when I figured out, you know, how to get myself out of the situation, my approach to life and people was different. I didn't have my guard up. I wasn't so, you know, expecting, if you ain't helping me, fuck you. That wasn't the mentality no more. And I can't blame nobody, you know what I mean, that's thinking about how they gonna pay their rent, or like going through not having food at the house, being young and having to go outside to hustle to feed themselves for school clothes. That's gonna make you feel away, and you can't fault them. I couldn't make a blanket statement to just the young people doing dirt. I don't think that's honest. You know what I mean? It's context for everything. Nothing happens in a vacuum, you know? You're not gonna get away with nothing in terms of the energy. You know what I mean? When you just living in this cycle of being negative all day and just putting out negativity, and that's the only energy you putting out, it's gonna return to you in different form than you put it out in. So I would just say, you know, master your energy. Do your best to master your energy and what you put out, you know, and unless that's what you want, you know. But if you're tired of that shit, adjust the energy. You know what I mean? As best you can, adjust what you wake up thinking and what you say, and then lastly what you do. And that's not an easy thing to do because it's such a pressure in these areas to just go by the way things are. But you know, it's a lot of examples that you could look up to as young kids in the streets. You could look up to Kendrick Lamar. Seen him. You could YouTube him freestyling in the Nickerson Garden Projects. You could look up to a Nip Hussle. You know, you could look up to a YG. You know what I mean? To a Top Dog. You know what I mean? To any one of these guys that came from this hopelessness and you know, wiggled their way through it. You know what I mean? And you could reverse engineer what they did. You know, look at the steps. What happened? You know.